welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything. Vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Running with purpose. Finding space at the 20. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Ducks offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. What do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
How about... does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Oregon. The special teams with a special play. Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. The offense going with the hurry-up.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Through in the last possession. Handoff to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. Third down coming up. That's the end of
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And the Ducks will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Sticking with the running game. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the line.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, work out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Defense is coming after him.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. And then first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. Now look at the return. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios.
The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
In the clear of the 25. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Ducks looking to keep this drive moving.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw.
Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they will claim the second half lead.
And Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
14, Clemson.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. They're going to run it. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner is brought down to start with the next drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Open.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
The pass is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And you see... After a short gain. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Picks it. He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 now for the offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Looking to throw it again. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That sack makes it third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going. This is a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Brown. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense getting set. It's second down. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tight end makes the grab. And heads out of bounds after it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Awful. Seriously, just disgraceful.
Offense facing second and goal.
Check. Here we go.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
To the air, it's Brown. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT.
56, Clemson, 7.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Pressure is coming.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The pass rush close. It'll end up being a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Return brings it out to the 38. And your Oregon Ducks will take over.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. And he slings this pass over the middle. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Brown. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can run.